Good afternoon. This is Mike Johnson with the National Weather Service in San Angelo, Texas, and we wanted to provide an updated weather briefing for the severe weather potential this afternoon and evening across west central Texas. Taking a look at the latest radar loop, we can see some light showers and a few scattered thunderstorms across the area, mainly to the east of, say, a Junction to Eden to Abilene line. We expect this activity to continue for the next hour or so, but should wane as we get into the early to mid-afternoon hours, and we do expect additional development during the late afternoon and evening hours as the next upper-level system approaches from the west. The satellite image here shows a good deal of cloud cover across the area, and that will be a factor as the day goes on, and we will discuss that when we talk about the forecast coming up. Basically what we're looking at is a dry line setting up across western Texas, mainly from, say, the Panhandle down across the South Plains into the Permian Basin. It may nose into the western Concho Valley or Big Country, but that cloud cover that I mentioned will likely keep the boundary to our west. We should see some showers and thunderstorms develop along this dry line during the late afternoon hours, which will linger into the evening and potentially into the overnight hours as they move east into west central Texas. Again, the cloud cover will be a factor because it's going to limit the daytime heating, which will be the deciding factor on whether or not we're able to break that cap. The cap's held strong for the last couple of days, and we haven't seen anything develop, but it will weaken a little bit as this upper-level system approaches. So severe thunderstorms will be possible this afternoon and evening. The best chances look to be across the Big Country, mainly north of Interstate 20, but there is a potential for some isolated severe weather even south into the Concho Valley and northern Edwards Plateau, say from Ozona up towards San Angelo. Again, Abilene to Sweetwater look to see the best chances of severe weather during the next, we'll say 6 to 12 hours. The primary hazards with any storms that develop will be dangerous lightning. Could see some hail up to the size of golf balls and some damaging straight line winds, upwards of 60 to 70 miles per hour with the strongest storms. Those will be the primary hazards, but we can't necessarily rule out the potential for an isolated tornado or two, but I really think that's going to be the exception rather than the rule. Again, if these storms do develop, they have the potential to become severe rather quickly. But it's still a forecast that's going to hinge on whether or not the cap will break, so we'll have to keep an eye on that as the evening goes on. This is the categorical outlook from the Storm Prediction Center that shows the risk for severe weather greatest across the Central Plains, south into Oklahoma, but we do see that yellow slight risk area that noses south into the Big Country. And that looks very reasonable based upon the latest weather data that we've monitored. So again, we'll keep an eye on that potential, and we'll issue any watches and warnings as needed. What the difference in a watch and a warning? Basically, conditions are favorable for development of severe weather in a watch, and these watches are typically issued anytime from about the time storms start to up to 6 hours in advance. A warning, on the other hand, is for when severe weather is detected by radar or has been observed to be occurring or is expected to occur very shortly. And these severe weather warnings are much smaller and usually include areas that are, say, a county size or smaller. Always have more than one way to get your weather information. We recommend weather radio, of course, as well as smartphone apps to get those warnings to you in very quickly and timely manner. Again, be sure and check back with the National Weather Service, and we'll have updates as the details become a little more apparent.